Hey, what's up, Kansas City? Come see me, Jay Mohr, at the Midland Theater, July 7th. Tickets go on sale May 18th. I'm coming back, KC, holding it down, Midland Theater. I really hope to see you guys out there. Had a great time last time I was there. Now we're doing a bigger theater, so I need more of you. Tickets go on sale May 18th to come see me, your buddy, Jay Mohr, at the Midland Theater, July 7th. Kansas City, baby. Hey, everybody. Hey, don't fast forward over this part. For real, I got to tell you something. Go to jmohr.com and click the amazon.com banner and go to Amazon and buy stuff for yourself. That's really what I want for you out of life, is for you to buy things for you. It is helping the podcast a lot. And thank you. And tweet me the strange things that you've purchased with photos or it didn't happen.
Put your name on it. Just put your name on it. That's all I say. Be a man or a woman. Put your name on it.
Well, I'd like to hear about it, potheads.
How the fuck you gonna know how to be great if you don't study greatness? Look at the game tape.
Donuts.
I want to work with you a lot.
Oh, yeah!
All right, I got a great guest, everybody. Welcome to Mohr Stories. My name is John Ferguson Cox Mohr. I was born a poor black child. Navin Johnson. No, we're doing like a United Colors of Benetton ad today. Felipe Esparza.
What's up, fool?
La Raza. What's up, fool?
Chilling right here.
I'm not like that no more.
You're special.
Winner of Last Comic Standing.
Reigning champ, unless they bring the show back, then I have another TV credit.
Bro, if they don't bring the champ back, you are the Last Comic Standing champion forever.
Ever.
That'd be like if they canceled baseball forever. Shit, I don't even know who won the World Series last year, but they'd be World Series champions
It was
forever.
the Dodgers, so it doesn't matter.
That's right. Huge Dodgers.
Huge.
Barry Katz was here and said such nice things about you that we all looked at each other and said, well, then why isn't he just sitting here talking to us? So here you are, and thank you for coming.
Thanks for having me.
Plus, we needed someone in the neighborhood. We needed some color in the neighborhood. We need to spice this shit up.
We need to.
This neighborhood is so white. I'm not even kidding. I would say 20% is actually British, like real white.
Damn.
Like, hello, did you enjoy your frozen yogurt? Barry said, oh, by the way, if you Google search Felipe Esparza, I typed in Felipe, and your name was the first name that fucking came up. Bro, you've made it.
Hell yeah.
There's a lot of Philipes out there.
A lot.
I'm guessing there has to be more. And what about all the French Philipes that worked in like Parliament in France? You're the first Philippe that comes up on Google. Did you know that?
No.
You never Googled yourself?
Yeah, I Google Felipe Esparza, and I'm the first one that comes up. Me and the president of Mexico, he's number 2.
What's his last name?
Felipe Cardenas.
Cardenas? I miss Vincenzo Fox. He seemed like a real wacky guy that we could get a lot of fun out of.
Yeah, he was great.
It seems weird. Now, you were born in Mexico?
Yeah, born and raised, snuck in, fair and square.
Where in Mexico were you born?
Sinaloa. That's where most of the gang wars are at right now.
That's bad. That's border town? Is
No,
it next to Texas?
I live
Pardon my
if
ignorance.
you were to drive from Tijuana, Mexico to my hometown, if you leave at 8 in the morning, you'll get there at 3 in the morning. So that's like 13 hours.
So it's like going from L.A. to Dallas.
Yeah, it's far.
Okay. So you're in the middle. So when you sneak across the river, you got a lot of land to cover. You're like a SEAL team.
Yeah.
Sea, air, land. Like you gotta go air, sea. You gotta cross a lot of land before you hit the river to begin with. So you guys should get more respect when you come to the United States. Like those guys from Tijuana and Acuña, like all those towns right across.
You know Acuña?
I know Acuña, right across Del Rio, home to La Raza Cocuya mañana. A Piolín. I go on Piolín.
Like Acuña, that's over there by
right?
Del Rio, Texas.
Yeah, my grandfather used to live in Del Rio. He used to go to Acuña.
Uvalde.
Yeah.
There's
Uvalde?
nothing there, bro.
No, there's nothing.
You get a speeding ticket for going 45.
I spent years there of my life in Del Rio.
You and Jessica Alba, the only ones from there.
But if those people come to the United States from jumping through the river, like, well, whatever, big deal. You swam 40 yards. But if you're from, how do you say it?
Sinaloa.
I only know it from reading it on the Springsteen album. It looks like Sinaloa Cowboys. It's Sinaloa Cowboys.
Yeah, that's a Sinaloa Cowboys.
So if you're from Sinaloa and come to the United States, you should get mad respect, Holmes, because you had to go across the countryside, man.
The countryside, man, let me tell you, man, I won the Tough Man contest. I swam. I ran. I bicycled.
It's like a goddamn triathlon just to get to the...
homie.
Those 24-hour Rolex, like, say whatever those races are where they take those trucks through the desert.
Hell no, just give me a citizen watch.
Citizen Watch, the Mexican Ironman contest, brought to you by...
Perfect, right?
Oh, I think somebody's got a new 5 minutes of material. So then you got here, and you lived in Boyle Heights, which I got to say is a
We
tough
got
hustle.
here illegally with fake passports, by the way.
Is that true?
Yes.
It's amazing there's not, like, that the number...
Actually, there were official passports. There were real passports that didn't belong to us.
There was people that looked like you?
Our cousins who live in San Isidro, California.
You look a little... San Ysidro's nice. That's crazy money up in San Ysidro. You think they could have just sent you a ticket instead of forging passports? You think they could have helped you out a little more?
Yeah. But we had to cross, and the sad thing was that my little brother, he had to use my little cousin's passport, and she was a girl.
Yeah.
And they dressed him up like a little girl.
Is this for real?
For reals.
That's hysterical.
And my mom, that was his first acting role. He was preparing for months. Te llamas Pati. Your name is Pati. Pati. And my brother wore a dress for like a week.
No way.
Yeah.
I hope at the border he flashed the guy's balls under his dress.
He was there sitting down, and he goes like this, what's your name? What's your little daughter's name? He like looking up. My name is Pati. And we crossed over. Okay, my brother's a gay dude now, okay, but he didn't just cross the border. He crossed the closet.
He crossed the border closet.
I tell my brother something. You don't have to be Pati no more. No, I'm Pati. It's all right.
It really is. Like, there should be like a Mexican pecking order in the United States. It all just hit me at once. Like, anybody that comes from like Acuña or Tijuana, La Frontera, like, big deal, Holmes. You just took a walk across a bridge, man. But if you come all the way from like Chihuahua or Tabasco, like, you earn that shit.
You earn that right, man.
You should have like a patch, like when you're a cop and you have like a sniper or like a service medal and you wear it on your dress blues. You should have like a Mexican little medal. Like, no, I'm different from the others. Like, I'm a star-bellied
I'm
sneech.
an all-American.
I'm an all-American. I'm an Iron Man. I'm a Seiko Iron Man. Hey, no, that's Felipe. He's a Seiko Iron Man. He's cool. And then you moved to Boyle Heights?
Yeah, we first moved to Carson, some city of Carson.
I think you moved there just to watch the Raiders practice.
That was our hub city. So we found out where the hell we were going. Then we went to Boyle Heights, the housing projects.
That's tough. Boyle Heights, for those of you not in Los Angeles or greater Los Angeles, if your car gets towed for some reason, the police impound lot is in Boyle Heights. And you go, I think where mine was.
My Mission, right?
Yeah, my car got towed, and I had to go down to Boyle Heights to pick it up. And I think it's almost like Scared Straight for your car. Like, you don't want to be down here, but this shit is real, homie. Yeah, you want to get towed? You want to fuck around and park in a red curb? Then you're going to be in Boyle Heights, motherfucker. And your car's like, yo, put change in the meter. That was bullshit. Scared Straight for cars is basically what Boyle Heights is. And your website, it's not FelipeEsparza.com. It's
Felipe's World.
Felipe'sWorld.com.
FEOIPS World.
Well, if they can't figure that shit out, then I don't know how they got on iTunes.
Dude, start spelling Felipe. That's spelled with a PH. Nah.
Yeah, when you fart.
You're done.
Felipe. But your website, I really like it. It's really nice layout, very easy to navigate, and I also like the artwork is of those bridges downtown. What are those bridges? Do they have names?
They call it 4th Street Bridge.
That's
1st
it.
Street Bridge,
That's
7th
really
Street
it?
Bridge. That's it.
Because they're in every movie about like Los Angeles, and they always make it look super cool and romantic. That like To Live and Die in L.A. and stuff. Like the sun's coming up, or like Training Day. You just
Good
see them.
movie,
You see them bridges. Yeah, you see them bridges when the sun's coming up, and you're like, damn, that must be cool. And that shit ain't cool.
Man, once you look, man, it's funny. Like I thought you were gonna say, when I look at those bridges, I just want to talk like Edward James Olmos. Orale, it's my barrio. Eh?
I want to read his face like Braille. And see if it's American Me. Like his whole life, the screenplay for American Me has been on his face.
Actually, you feel like part of his right cheek, you could feel his Miami Vice days over here.
Yeah, that's right. I forgot. Was he the captain?
Yeah, Captain Diaz or something.
Yeah, he was the boss, man. That's tight as hell. So when you were a kid in Boyle Heights, now I saw you do an interview on Latino television, and I didn't realize that you had like a huge drinking problem. You drank every day. And you went to rehab?
Yes.
And anything you don't want to talk about, we'll just take it out on the fly. Just raise your hand and we take it out. We're easy that way. Can we make sure we're recording? Are we good?
Testing 1.
Beats by Dre over there. You were 20 by the time did you actually go to rehab? It said in the interview you said the interviewer said in the voiceover that you had been to rehab.
Yeah, I went to rehab, but I didn't like wake up one day. They had an intervention at my house, and I went to rehab. No, Father Greg Boyle, who is the
That's
priest.
what they named Boyle Heights after.
Yeah. He's a priest from my church, Dolores Mission. It's like the only church in the projects. And he came to my house, and he said, man, I heard you're having problems. He goes, he said, they're going to kill you out here. Because he said, because my mom's paranoid, you know. She goes to church every Sunday, prays for stuff that's not going to happen, you know, like.
Powerball Lotto?
Yeah, she prays for, I don't know what my mom prays for. I think she only praying, what she's praying for is for health, because that's the only thing that's working right now. She prays for money, nothing happens. So Father Greg Boyle came to my house, and he said, I heard you're having problems. I said, yeah. He said, he goes, what are you going to do? I said, I don't know. I'm going to play it out, see what happens. Okay. And then when he was talking to me, I had a busted lip and a black eye from a previous fight I had with somebody. And
it'd be weird if it was from a future fight.
I know, it'd be weird, huh?
And a busted lip.
Tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm from the future.
So he took me to it was a Wednesday night. It was like 3 weeks before a year before the riots, I think. And then he took me to the rehab in Saugus.
Is that in California?
Yeah.
The only Saugus I know is in Boston. I'm like, damn.
It's in Saugus, California. It's by, I wouldn't even know where it's by.
You were drunk. You got a pass. You don't have to know. You were messed up. And that's like not one of those. You probably weren't at like one of those fancy Malibu rehabs. You probably were like a hands in the dirt, like you got to put in the work rehab, right?
Yeah, one of those. It was a home.
Oh, really?
It was a home with a bunch of heroin addicts in there. I was the youngest one there.
You were 20?
I was 20, and everybody was in their 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s.
It's got to be hard for a 20-year-old to be told, well, Father Tim, did you say?
Father Greg.
Father Greg. My priest is Father Tim. You're Catholic, big Catholic?
Yeah.
You know, just another example of the Catholic Church doing damage everywhere
You're
they go.
Father Tim from Santa Monica?
Yeah. Hey, that's right. He talked to me about you.
I met him at Starbucks.
He's awesome.
Right?
It's
He's
like
young.
Yeah, it's like
He's
walking
like 31.
around. He's like 31. He surfs.
Yeah.
He does Krav Maga. It's like walking with
That's
Bono.
funny. When Barry told me that you and Jay go to the same church, I didn't know you were a Catholic.
I converted.
Yeah, so I thought, like he was talking about 420 or something. We go to the same church. But I don't know about that priest. I met him at Starbucks.
He's so
Promenade. He's cool.
Cool. And did he come up to you?
No, I came up to him.
And you just said, hi, Father?
Yeah, Father.
The whole church there is so great. Go ahead.
Actually, I'm so Catholic, and I never go to church. Sometimes I think I don't believe in God, but when I do, I see a priest, I remember I do. So when I saw him, I want him to touch my head, actually, but I just started, almost, you know how lazy some people are, I wanted to confess at Starbucks to him, but we just started talking, and he invited me to his church.
And he speaks fluent Spanish.
Yeah.
Effortless Spanish, right? It's weird. I'll be at like St. Monica's school. I'll meet him for like a meeting about something, and I got to meet him at the school, and he doesn't teach. He's just like kind of roaming the hallways like as a guidance counselor. And there's so many Mexican kids at St. Monica's school that he just taught, like they don't even speak English in the school. Like when they're in the hallways, it's just like, they're just speaking Spanish. That's my Spanish impression. They're just speaking Spanish. And Father Tim will just like be looking at me and then just talk to these kids. He's really, the reason I brought it up to you, the reason I put a pinhole in it is because, we've had other comics here that have just fucking crushed religion, crushed Catholicism. And I'm like, no, bro, you don't understand. I had a calling. Like this shit saved me. This shit gives me a place to concentrate and focus my efforts. So, like, these are good people. Where I go, I just got an email on my website. It was from a gay guy saying, when you put money in the basket, you're funding hate. And I go, no, bro, you should probably come to the church because there's a gay and lesbian mass. So I don't know what you're talking about. I know that I'm funding feeding the homeless and, funding a school that's right next door and wells in Africa. I'm sorry with what you grew up with, but this shit here is new. It's a new progressive Catholic church here at St. Monica's that I'm fired up about. And you met Father Tim, so you're down with it too.
Yeah, it's funny you say that about. They say that you're helping out thieves, you're helping out this. Like when I won Last Common Standing, I donated money to Homeboy Industry. It's like what